Welcome back to our eCapacityAnalyzer demo. After installing and configuring the system, we can now start using it. Let's do a short walkthrough. Click on Home to get to the home page. Here you can get a global overview of all your locations and infrastructure components. In the overview, you find the number of locations in the system, the number of storage systems, the total number of physical hosts, and the total number of VMs. In the stock chart on the right side, you can see how those numbers changed in an historical view. If you scroll down, you can get an overview of all your locations. The color indicates the status of this location. Please notice that if only one infrastructure component has an error in that location, the whole location will be marked with red. Of course, the rectangle is linked and you can navigate directly to your location page to see the details about it. After that, you get an overview of the status of your infrastructure systems by type, and you see the top 10 of your storage systems and physical hosts by their utilization of storage, CPU, and memory. There is only one region in our system. That's why the region page, which you can reach by clicking here, looks same like the overview page. But if there are many different locations and regions, you get a really good overview for the specific region. For example, you can see the status of every infrastructure component of all the locations in this region and their current status. Let's navigate to the location Waldorf. Here you can see again an overview for this location and the current number of infrastructure components based in this location. For example, one storage system and 2 physical hosts, 115 VMs. On the right side in the stock chart, you can see again the historical view of those numbers to check out how those numbers developed from the past to today. If you scroll down, you can see the storage overview and the storage utilization. Again, the current utilization of all the storage systems based in this location and the historical view. If you scroll down, you see the storage details. So there is one storage system, you can see the model, the version of NetApp that it's installed here, of which type is the storage system, how many aggregates are based in there, and what's the capacity status with the corresponding status color. The same for the aggregate details. You see all the aggregates here, the storage they belongs to, the disk type, total size in terabytes, size used, size available, the size available, the utilization in percentage, and again the status. Same for physical hosts. We have the current utilization of CPU, the current utilization of memory, and the historical utilization for CPU and memory again. In this table we can see the physical host details. So there are 2 physical hosts in this location. You can see the name, the power state, the manufacturer, CPU count, memory in gigabytes, and again the status with the right color here, warning and error. On the bottom of the page you can find the VM details, so all the VMs that are based in this location. Of course, you can use the standard functionality of our widgets here. So for example, for this table result widget, you can navigate through the pages, change the number of rows that are shown. You can export this table with this button here to CSV. And of course, you can use the column-based filter, for example, to filter all the VMs where the guest tools are not installed. That was our walkthrough through eCapacityAnalyzer. I hope you noticed how easy it is to get transparency into your data center and get an overview over all your locations and IT components. Bye bye.